Alright, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is a big day. We have the Copa del Rey in action. We've got a few injuries. A lot is on the line. Valverde could be on the line tomorrow. It just depends how we do. Alright, so I'll be talking about that today, and then a few things that I'd like to get off my chest for the transfers. This is the Barca Show. Alright everyone, big day tomorrow. It comes down to what happens tomorrow, who shows up. We have a lot of injuries, and I'll go down the list. First of all, we have the Prince, which that doesn't really matter for me. We've never even played him as much, and he hasn't really contributed as much. By the way, he should be one of the guys that needs to go. It just has to happen. He hasn't really done a lot when he's on the field. He is supposed to be Suarez's backup. Obviously he's not. Messi's gonna have to be doing a lot of running forward and a lot of running back into the midfield. If we don't play well, we're not gonna see Messi score. We're gonna see somebody else score. But if we don't have him in position to give us a chance to win, then we are going to lose tomorrow's game. But basically, Prince is out. Suarez, of course, is out. Philippe Coutinho is out. Ter Stegen will be out. And Rafinha and Dembele will be out as well. So, big stories coming out of that. I just feel that we can deal with Valencia tomorrow. I think we can get this out of the way. It depends on the players, depends on Valverde, what kind of strategy he has. If Valverde starts to show up as the coach and manager that we face with Liverpool, then we've got problems. We definitely don't want that to happen. Even though we want a coach, a manager, guys, I don't see it happening. We're not going to get a new one. We're going to stick with Valverde. All signs point that Valverde will stay unless something catastrophic happens tomorrow. I'm almost sure he's got to go, and he cannot remain at this club. He just can't. If we lose tomorrow, we have to get rid of Valverde. There is no way we can keep this man here with this club, because now not only are we getting beat at Champions League, we're getting beat at the Spanish Cup. This is starting to become like a habit. It's starting to become a trend, and those trends need to be cut. That kind of attitude, that kind of mentality isn't going to take us far. And we have good talent. My goodness, we have great talent in this team. We have Malcolm, we have Dembele. Yeah, he gets injured. We could possibly be getting Griezmann. If all goes well, we could be getting some good quality defense, and the midfield I can't even say any more about the midfield. The midfield is going to get better, but it all depends on our manager. If our manager does not get our players up to par mentally, physically, in training, then we don't have a chance to do anything next year. And that's just the hard truth, because we have seen this very often. I can't imagine our club suffering another loss like this. I mean, what are we going to say? We're going to keep continuing to blame the players? Are the players, are they going to continue to take the blame? We've seen Messi say in this press conference he had that it was basically our fault, or the players, that we lost against Liverpool. But Valverde, he's pleased with Valverde being on the club for another season. Now, I hope this is not just a cover-up. I hope that this is something that he truly believes, and hopefully Valverde does clean up his mess. I really do. I really want our club to succeed. I don't want our club to fail. Even if I'm going to say, well, Valverde's not doing his job. So we need to fail. That's not the way we need to think. If you are a Barca fan, if you are backing up this club, then your response should be, let's win. Let's get back together. Let's get back into that winning state of mind and get back at winning all these leagues and all these tournaments. Because right now, our best bet is to get better. Valverde's best bet is to get better. I'm pretty sure he does not want to have this on him all the time, that he lost both tournaments, and there's no way to recover from that. Now for the club, that's a big dent. That's a big dent that's going to take time to repair, because those memories are scarred in the players. They're scarred in our minds as Barca fans. So we have to win tomorrow. There's no other excuse, no reason. We have to be fit. We've done it before with injuries. We've won before with injuries. And the injuries, they are big, but not messy. Not messy, big. Okay, Messi's healthy. He's good to go. We have players that can still play, that are veterans, young. We have a good bench. We still have a good bench. But we have to get the win tomorrow. This Copa is got to be a win, because this is it for Valverde. This is it for Bartomeu. He has to make a decision after that. Valencia is no joke, and they will breathe hard. They hardly have any injuries right now. They just have one. We have a few, but the pressure is on us, because we are the best club in the world, and we are going to show them that we have to be the best club in the world. We have to show the whole world that our players are the best in the world. For crying out loud, we have World Cup players here. We have to get it done. So with the injuries said and done, my picks for being the starting 11 starts with Silesen. Silesen is in the back. Silesen will have to start for Ter Stegen. There's rumors, big time, strong rumors, that he is leaving. He's got to get that out of the way. He cannot let that get in his mind. And any kind of other transfers, we got to put those on hold. Tomorrow is a big day. Silesen starts for Ter Stegen, for sure. There is no one else that should start. And I think that he is a great goalkeeper. He's a good goalkeeper. He can do well. He's a good backup. And he can also start for any club that he decides to go to. Jordi Alba on the left. I expect him to play better. I expect him to play well with Messi and link up well in that upper half of the field. I have Lenglet, defensive back, next to Jordi. I believe he's done well. We'll see how that goes. If we don't, we might see Samuel Umtiti come in and do a sub there. Hopefully nothing like that happens. If anything, our subs comes in our attacking field, on the upper part of our field, like Dembele or Malcolm or anybody else. Those are the subs that we could do. Midfields, Arthur for Arturo Vidal, all that stuff. Those are the subs that we need to take, that we need to just worry about. Nothing on the defensive side. We should be able to handle our defense well with Piqué in the back, which brings me up to him, our veteran. Next to Piqué, I have Semedo. Semedo has been well on that right back side of the field. That he has taken care of it. He's got speed. He's got momentum going for him. I like the way he's been playing. I would choose him more than I would choose Roberto, because he's done well in that side of the field. And I think that will bring us up to our speed. With him and Dembele linking up on that right side, we'll take care of business well. Hopefully Dembele will be able to start for us. But I would start Dembele at the top. And above Semedo, I would have Rakitic. Depending on how Rakitic responds to the game, how he plays, it's going to all depend with him. It's going to depend on him and how he links up with the rest of his midfields, and of course with the offense at the top. because I do have a 4-3-3 formation here, and I believe this is what we should use. Next to him, I have Sergio Busquets. Not been playing well, has dropped in form. I expect him to play good. If not, Rakitic might have to slide in, and you might have to reshuffle the whole midfield because of Sergio Busquets. So I do believe that Sergio Busquets can play well. He's been a veteran for us. He's been a help for us. Lately, he has dropped. His form has dropped. That's my concern. I hope that he is able to get better. Next to Busquets, I have Arturo Vidal to the left. Another good veteran who knows what winning a championship is all about. I expect him to play. I expect him to start. I expect him to have a good game. Him and Messi have been linking up pretty well. If you have ever noticed, in that last game, they linked up pretty well. They had a good little pass. I expect him to play well this time around. Hopefully he does well. He stays on the field, gives us a chance for more scoring. You know, he's been pretty good at giving those passes up front. He's a good scorer as well. I expect him to move forward and not come back and defend and do all this other stuff. He's really not meant for being much of a defender, although he has done some good tackles. I'll give him that. Above him, I have Malcolm. I think Malcolm should start on the left. Either him or Dembele. To me, they both have speed. They both have this kind of assurance that we can move the ball forward. Good dribbling skills. Good opportunities to pass the ball to Messi. Give him the opportunity. Messi will link up well. I don't think he should be transferred. I just want to touch this rule right away. I just want to touch on Malcolm. Malcolm should stay. I think I went over on Facebook and I went over to Being Sports and they were having a 10-20 minute discussion, statements about what they think about Malcolm. My advice was, or my suggestion, or should I say a statement, was that Malcolm should not be transferred. They wanted to transfer to Inter, they wanted him to transfer to the Arsenal and all this other stuff. No. Why do you want to do that? Malcolm is underrated for two reasons. Because he hasn't been on the field as much, and because Valverde doesn't know how to make him grow. That's why. And I picked Malcolm because Malcolm has got good skills on the ball, good first touches. He does great when he has the ball. And he's scored. We just haven't seen him that much. And we need to put him on there. And I think he should be the man on that left or on the right, whichever it is. Maybe on the right, might have to go with the right. Possibly in the middle. But I would maybe put him on the left just for playing sake. And I think he would do well on either side. I think he's a very, very skillful player. He will do well. I think he could even score tomorrow. And I would put him as a starting lineup. I want to see what he's got. I want him to play it. I want him to stay because I think he's got a lot of talent. And next to him, of course, you have Messi. I have Messi in the middle. Subbing for Suarez, he would be our number 9, kind of number 10, striker. Hopefully, Messi won't have to drop down, which will kind of mess up our formation. If all goes well, if he does play in the middle, I would play in the middle. Messi would do well just fine where he's at. As long as you're giving him that number 10 role, he's able to score. He's able to go around 3-4 defenders like he has always done. He's a magician. You know how he is. He does miracles for us. Dembele, Malcolm, and Messi would be my starting front as a 4-3-3. The front three. Now my closing thoughts about what I think, about all what's going on. The drama and everything. Look, all that has to go. Tomorrow is a big day. Like I said in the beginning, we either go in with the state of mind of we're going to win this. We're going to put everything behind us. We're going to start a new chapter. We're going to start a new era because we're going into the summer. We want to win this trophy. We want to add to our museum of trophies. We want to add to our glory. And as Barca fans, guys, I don't like Valverde. Right now, he's on the blacklist for me. But you know what? I'm supporting our team. Let's get behind them. No matter what. I understand there's some situations, circumstances, there's politics all around, but tomorrow is the day. They have to win tomorrow. I know they can, and I know that if we get behind them, They will have the support they need. We can deal with everything in the summer. Tomorrow should be the day we win the double. And hopefully our future will look bright. And we have to stay positive. And of course, the negative things will come out, and we have to address them. The board of directors have to address those things. But I cannot mention how big this is for us. Because now, if we have to reset our button, push that reset button, that means that our team is at its lowest point. And morale goes down, everything goes down, and now we have to start again as if we were starting from the beginning. We have a good team, we have good players, we have good defense, we got good midfield, we got a good offense. I believe in our team, and I believe we can go all the way. And I hope that tomorrow will be it. Alright guys, that is all I have today. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'll answer the comments whenever I am able to. It's been a long week, but hopefully tomorrow will be the end of that, and we'll, rejoice a little bit and get that morale back up together. All right, Visca Barça, Visca Catalunya. Peace.